this episode, we are going back in time to kind of do a greatest hits episode. I know. You'll see what I mean in a few moments, so stick around. Hello, fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name is Rob, and in this episode, we are doing a kind of like a greatest hits. I want to show some episode footage from a very long time ago where I talked about one of my favorite action figures, and those are the Battle Beasts from Hasbro. Now, I danced around with the idea of just doing new episodes looking at them, but I thought it would be really cool for all the new subscribers that we have from then till now to see what the show used to look like. I mean, I'm humbled by how far I've come and how many people have come along on the journey with me. So I just kind of wanted to take a look back at how things used to be and take a look at some awesome toys along the way. So, let's rewind. Now, these dudes always intrigued me. I always wanted them, and I was lucky enough in the early 90s to stumble upon a collection of them for sale that I was able to get very cheap. Now, I have a bunch. I'm only going to show 5 today and save the rest for a few other episodes down the road. But these are Battle Beasts. In Japan, they're an offshoot from Transformers. They're from Battle World, I believe. And I think it was in season 4 of Japan, or the Headmaster series, they visit these dudes on their home world. Now this is Blitzkrieg Bat. And as you can see, they use the same rub logo technology. But they were elements, I believe. So let's see if this one still works. Let's see what element this dude was. He is fire. I doubt you can see that. It went away very quick, but these things are old, so I'm surprised they still work. Yeah, that's probably really hard to see. But they're like a mishmash, you know, anthropomorphic animals, which I dig, with like cybernetics and cool stuff going on. He's got a hook hand. Oh, what do we got here? Hasbro, 1986. Takara 86, so that's cool. But that's Blitzkrieg Bat. Next is Sledgehammer Elephant. And let's see. Of course, I gotta rub his thing there. But let's see here. Wood. He's wood. That's just wrong, man. Put it on his cod piece and his element's wood. Yeah. Next. Cool character, though. This is Sawtooth Shark. He's got a little tail. He's got the fin there. Just an awesome looking dude. And I really wish they would have taken off more here in America. I know they had a bunch of series in Japan, and he's fire. Why would a dude in the water be fire? But anyway, I ain't hating. He's still awesome. Got these cool spikes on his boots. They're a little bit dirty, but I don't want to wash them because, I mean, I'm worried about that whole sticky plastic thing if you use the wrong soap. Okay, here's Rubberneck Giraffe. And what's weird is, it could be just a cybernetic claw hand, but it's like he still has a hoof here and a normal hand here. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the weapons these dudes came with. Like I said, I picked them up cheap. Big collection of them, so yeah, he's fire as well. But great little giraffe dude. One of my favorites. They did a good job sculpting the spots of a giraffe onto him. Even though it's one color, you can still see where they're at. Cool armor. He has his antlers are like cybernetic. And here is Run Amok Duck. Has a blade hand here for messing up people. Got a little duck tail, gotta have that. And you know me, I'm a big fan of ducks with Donald, so this guy's cool. Got his webbed feet. But let's see what element he is. He's a duck, you would think he'd be water, but he's wood. He's a wood duck, that's a thing. We're a decoy. Maybe he's a decoy. But nice sculpted duck face. Got this cool blade, like I said. The webbed feet. Just an awesome, great little character. These were great little toys. I mean, yes, they're in a different scale, but their arms were posable. They came with weapons. You got them in 2-packs or bigger packs when they came out. And I guess they came out in 86. Yeah, this one says 86 as well. And most of these are the first series of 86. Run Amok Duck was series 2. Yeah, 1987. So he's series 2. But fits in perfectly with the other ones. Anyway.
Battle Beast wood! Fire! Fire burns wood! Battle Beast fire! Water! Water puts out fire! Battle Beast water! Wood! Wood beats water! Battle Beast, battle for the fun of it! Just activate their battle badges.
I got fire! I got water! Water beats fire!
Battle Beast!
Wood! Fire! Fire beats wood!
Battle Beast can grow into an army! Collect all 84. Battle Beast!
Let's take a look at some Battle Beasts. These were released by Hasbro in 1986, and they were an offshoot of the Transformers series. They made an appearance in the Japanese version of the Transformers cartoon, but they never made their way here to America. The toys did, and I think it's that lack of exposure is what kinda snuffed the brand out after just a few series. So let's take a look. I have 5 of them, and I have a bunch of them. I've talked about them in a previous episode, and I picked up a bunch in the early 90s for a steal, because then they weren't really that old yet, and not as popular. So, I have a bunch, but we're going to focus on 5 like we did last time. I'm going to do what I've done with my pin unboxing videos. I'm going to go to a close-up lens, so that we can see better detail in the toy. So I might be out of focus, but like I have said before, who cares? We're here for the toys, so let's take a look at them. Plus this looks kind of like avant-garde or something. Anyway, first on the list is Rocky Rhino. Here's Rocky Rhino. Very nice detail. Has this mace type arm, and like we looked at with the last time, they have some really weird cybernetics or just augmentation. I think in the original cartoon the Battle Beasts were genetically made to be warriors or arena fighters of some extent, so maybe that's why so many of them have these really weird cybernetic or just analog type of augmentation. As you can see, they have 2 points of articulation. The legs don't really move at all, and the head doesn't move. I believe on some of them it does, but definitely not Rocky Rhino here. And like we looked at last time, they have the heat transfer signature that the Transformers had. But Battle Beasts, I believe, had 3 different elements of wood, fire, and water. And they were parts of different clans, and they could beat each other depending on what element they are. So let's see what element old Rocky is here. Excuse me a moment. Oh, it does show up here, but just not on camera. But it looks like Rocky is fire. It comes out a little bit there. You can see a little fire emblem there. But that's Rocky Rhino. Part of the Fire clan family, whatever you want to call them. Next is Armored Armadillo. Not the most cleverest of names, but it's a really nice little figure. Again, with 2 points of articulation, but look at that detail in the armor plating of the armadillo. Got an awesome little face there. And like I've said, I'm such a huge mark for mutant animals or anthropomorphic animals that these are almost perfection. I mean, if I had the whole set of these, I would have definitely used these as the miniatures in my TMNT games that I ran in the past. But I don't have that many, and it kind of curtails the creativity of the players. But maybe one day I'll make character sheets for all these dudes, and it'll just be, hey, pick who you want to play and you get to use the toy. So got his little stubby tail here, armor plating on the back, which looks great, purple armor. Now he doesn't have any augmentations or cybernetics, but he has some cool armor. But let's see what clan he's with. Oh, it looks like wood. Let me double check. Yep, it's wood. We have a little log there on his chest, if you can see. Of course, there's different glares and such going on. But this is Armored Armadillo. Next we have Colonel Bird. And from what I've read, there were different versions of him, different variants of the color. But this one I have is in a teal. Now, what kind of bird is he? Maybe an eagle? Yeah, probably an eagle. But his only real weaponry augmentation are... Ooh, he's very dirty. Might have to clean him up a little bit. Excuse me. But he has these wrist claws, blades here. And he has a headset here. Probably a camera on the top of his head. But it's weird how he sits. If you can see that there. He's kind of haunched forward, I guess because of the bipedal nature of birds' feet. But if that was the case, they should have molded out the back a little bit more to counterbalance it. But, I mean, I hate to say it because birds are cool and all, but out of all the Battle Beast figures, I've seen better. Now let's see what clan he's with. He is Fire. Again, I don't know if you can make that out, but he's part of the Fire clan. Anyway, now for, let's just say, a name that's probably an homage of some sort. Excuse my cat for knocking. It's the new kitten. But this is Webslinger Spider. Now this is a very cool design because you have his 4 arms up here and of course his 4 limbs here to give you a total of 8. His hand there is just a little pincher of some sort, no finger detail. Same here. So that's kind of neat, kind of keeps with the whole spider leg thing. Nice purple armor. Got many eyes there. Big one. Well, I think that's cybernetics, the yellow there, but he has... looks like he has a turbine or something in his mouth. That's interesting. That would stink for cybernetics, but I guess maybe that helps shoot his webs or silk nets or something at his foes. Got his mandibles here on the sides. But let's see what clan he's with. Fire as well. Fire seems to be the popular one. Now I don't know if there was a good or bad element or any of the story like that. I don't really remember it. Oh, this next one doesn't have a sticker. He lost it somewhere along the way. But this dude here, look, he has a like a spear attachment. It'd been cool if it's a drill, but it's just a ramming spear type of thing. Cool frog features. Has horns. Cool webbed feet. Very cool. Again, 2 points of articulation. His little wart embellishments on his head, his back here, tops of his arms. And his name is Horny Toad. Okay, we're going to end it right there. I don't know how that got by the toy sensors. But yes, Horny Toad. Not horned toad. Horny Toad. So, on that... Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed that look back at many, many moons ago. But, like I said, it's very humbling to see where I used to be to where I am now. I mean, back then, I just used a webcam hooked up to my laptop and filmed that way. Now I have a honest to gosh real camera that I'll need to update sooner or later. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. And the look at the battle beasts. Love that toy line. Yeah, a lot of people love them, a lot of people collect them, and rightfully so. They are very awesome. But anyway, before I ramble on and on and on, let's end it there. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everyone. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this, or any of the other episodes that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you'll be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thank you for watching. Keep being rad, and stay dorky.